New moons. This will be the last new moon during spring in 2025, and this happens to be new moon in Gemini. So what is Gemini associated with? Geminians, those born with the Gemini zodiac signs, are known to be excellent communicators, very flexible, great listeners, and understanding of the other party, which is what makes them really effective communicators. So having a new moon in Gemini, what does that mean? Now, every new moon is the opportunity to regenerate, change, develop, transform, to start something new. So with Gemini in the new moon, it means it is time for us to improve our effectiveness in communications, not only with others, but more importantly within ourselves, because all communications start within. If we can't even communicate with ourselves, our own bodies, our own feelings, how can we effectively communicate with other people? So with this new moon in Gemini, it encourages us and gives us the energy to explore within us, to take chances, to start to recognize what is it that makes us feel happy, what makes our soul sing. And so with this new moon in Gemini, we are encouraged to actually take some time to not only journal, but also sit quietly when we can and just reflect. Think about the things that we want to do but have not started. Then it is time to actually start planning and taking steps for those new projects, because this is the best time. It is also a time for us to embrace the new, let go of the old. So if any opportunities pop up that feels aligned, even if it doesn't quite make sense at this point, but you feel a calling towards that opportunity, then it is also the correct time to actually try it out, so step forward. Essentially, it is also about harmonizing the yin and yang between ourselves, because in the tarot deck, the Gemini horoscope is represented by the Lovers. Most of us think of the Lovers card as the soulmate card. However, the ultimate soulmate really is within ourselves, within our own male and female energies. So for those of us, and most of us, who are unbalanced in our energies between the yin and the yang, this is a really good time to start balancing those energies. So what are some simple exercises that we can do? Now, during the new moon, we can't see any moon in the sky. So it is up to our imagination on how the moon should appear. So I would suggest find a quiet corner, sit down on that chair that is comfortable for you, but with your back straight. And close your eyes. Breathe in and out 3 times gently, in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you have done that deep breathing, you feel your body relaxing. Feel the chair beneath your buttocks. You sinking into that chair, knowing that chair supports you. And allow each and every part of your body, starting from your feet to your ankles, to your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your arms, your chest, your neck, everything, even your jaw. Allow yourself to relax. And when you feel that relaxation, your mind starts to calm down. Then imagine that in the night sky, there is a moon, but that moon is actually the yin yang symbol, which symbolizes the male and the female energies, the yin and the yang. So imagine it is this yin yang that is a moon shining above your head. And imagine that the yin yang brings in light. It shines, particularly the part of it that is white. Your yin yang can be black and white, or if you're not comfortable with the color black, you can always also use other colors like gold and blue, or pink and blue, whatever symbolizes male and female energies to you. And imagine the light from this Yin Yang moon streaming into the top of your head, the crown. Then it fills up your entire forehead and moves in through your face, filling up your face, down your throat, into your chest, your heart chakra, filling it all up, expanding, and all the way down through the soles of your feet. And when that is done, imagine then that you have roots growing into Mother Earth all the way to the center of the earth, and imagine bright golden light symbolizing Mother Earth's energy going up those roots and into your body, up through your head, through your crown, and into that Yin Yang moon. So do that a few times, channeling the energies up and down. And it will help to actually balance you. The reason why we need to do the roots through the feet is because when we do that, we're actually grounding in. We can only go as high as we are grounded. So when we take in the energies from the Yin Yang moon that is above our head, that is actually energies that's coming from a source that is high up above us. Now, if we take in too much energies from a source that's above us, we become ungrounded, floaty, unable to focus. And we cannot integrate actually all of that celestial energies that we bring into us. But we have to integrate it, otherwise we cannot balance out. So when we ground into Mother Earth, what we do is we are actually bringing that celestial energy down into our bodies, our physical bodies, into our 3D realms, into our 3D life. So that is why every exercise where we draw on energies from the above, or we try to work internally within us, grounding is always necessary in order for us to actually integrate that into our physical lives. Otherwise, we are very up in our heads in our higher chakras. And when we're not grounded, we actually cannot bring in that kind of energies into our lower chakras, which will be then expressed in our daily lives in this physical world. And when that happens, actually, we become very discontent because we enjoy experience and we know that there's something better out there, up there, but yet we are stuck here. So in order to get rid of that type of a discontent that comes because we are so focused on the upper chakras, is really to ground in that energy so that we can distribute all the energies equally into our lower chakras so that we can function well in our daily lives as well, whilst heeding the intuition from our higher selves and from the universe, and bringing in the energies and consciousness of the universe so that it can be expressed into a tangible form in our 3D lives. So I hope you find that helpful. If you follow me for more tips on what we can do to balance ourselves and find that inner harmony and peace within. And of course, a little bit of self-adjustment, hypnotherapy is very, very useful. So do check out my website, www.awhypno.com, which stands for Ariel Holistic Hypnotherapy. Thank you.